This one is the cypress and ginger, very Christmassy. This one is santal and ginger, which I smelled this like a month or two ago when I was in here, and I notated that I like the scent, and now they're almost sold out of this size, so I might get this one. These are $30 each, and this is the 40 ounce, which is a really good deal. And this is also 4 wicks. I don't know if you can see it, but this is 4 wicks, so I think that's a pretty good deal. Most 4 wick candles start at least $45 or $50. Santal and ginger is a little light, and though I like light scents, this might be too light. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this one. Okay, bye.
I just thought I would come on here and in this vlog with a little bit of a haul. New in, not really that new to me, but obviously for you guys, a new in pickups type situation. These are just gonna be a few things, some shoes, some bags, some accessories that I've picked up over the last maybe like 6 to 8 months. Yeah, maybe like 5 to 6 months, give or take. But I just thought instead of doing a dedicated haul video, I would just share them with you in the vlog, and then I would just chat with you guys. I feel like if you watch my vlogs, if you have watched my vlogs, then you know I'm not like a super big FaceTime type of vlogger. I'm definitely not gonna be giving you like an hour of just me in front of the camera. Like, girl, I'm gonna give you some B-roll, I'm gonna give you some clips, and that's it. But I try to supplement that by having a little bit of a chit chat with you guys at some point in the vlog. So I guess we're gonna just keep that going. But first of all, let's talk about this mug. I got this mug a couple of months ago from Target and I absolutely love it. I only got one, but I kind of regret at least not having gotten another one to have a set of two. But I don't know how well you can tell, but it's actually chocolate brown and it's so chic. I think this is from the Threshold brand, and this was $5. You guys, I definitely regret not having gotten another one. So if this is available, I'll link it down below. Like I said, I got this probably back in like December, January. So, you know, it's going to be 50-50. But if you see this online in the chocolate brown, I highly recommend it. I'm very much so having a moment right now with chocolate brown, which you will see by way of a few of the things that I'm going to share with you guys. But just getting into it, let's just start with some jewelry that I picked up. This first piece is going to be this long kind of like pendant style necklace that I got this from H&M maybe like last month. If you do not know or maybe haven't really seen it, but long kind of pendant style necklaces are a big like accessory trend and I'm really into it. I won't say that I'm gonna like deep dive into it, but when I saw this on the H&M website, I really just, you know, kind of gravitated to it. And I don't know how well you can tell, but this is actually gold, rose gold, and silver, which typically I'm just like a straight up gold girl, but I don't mind the fact that it is mixed metals. Let me wipe it off so you can hopefully get a better idea, but it probably looks all gold, but it is rose gold, silver, and gold. And this is actually quite heavy. I'm just becoming a lot more intentional with my like high street type purchases. So this was something that I just felt like if I got it in the mail and I didn't like it, it was gonna go straight back. But I actually really like this, and for maybe $20, give or take, you know, it's seemingly good quality. So love this. Got that again from H&M. And then the next thing that I purchased, and I got these definitely back in like maybe November, December, and these are, why can't I ever remember the name of her company? That's so terrible of me, but I want to say it's Heavenly Maven. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong, but
She is a jewelry and accessories designer. I want to say she's based in Florida, and she just makes like, I feel like very vintage 80s and 90s style of earrings. As I'm sure we know, like those types of earrings or those styles of earrings are a huge trend, have been for a while now. And though I do typically just prefer the actual vintage versions, I actually have quite a few pair of vintage earrings that I've just gotten on like eBay. When I saw these in particular, and as you can see, these are mixed metal, silver and gold. I fell in love with these. These are great quality. This is kind of what they look like on the ear. And I want to say that some of her earrings, not every style, but they come in both the post, which means like you can wear it if you have pierced ears, or a clip-in. I decided to get these in the post, although I don't know that these came in the clip-in, but I do know for a fact she does make some styles of earrings both in the clip-in and the post style. So love these earrings. And let's just talk about these sunglasses. These are a pair of Lorvet sunglasses. I'm pretty sure we all can give or take guess the style. Deera, girl, she already know. She does her big one with everything. And I saw these maybe like a month ago, or maybe two, now that I think about it, and they were sold out. Signed up to be notified. They came back in stock and I ended up getting them. And these are the infamous spotlight sunglasses. Love these. This is what they look like on the face, kind of like that aviator shield style of sunglasses, which I like, but I find myself being a little bit more picky about. But these are super cute, very neutral, and again, they're the perfect indoor outdoor sunglasses. So love these. And yeah, if you were looking for a pair of sunglasses from a Black woman owned brand, good quality, very good price points. I don't think any of her glasses are over $90, maybe not even over $80, at least the ones that I've seen. Highly recommend checking out Lorvet. And then they also came with the soft case as well as the hard case, which I also really appreciate, and of course the lens wipe as well. So those are a pair of sunglasses. Let me talk about some shoes, because I have 4 pair of shoes here, but first are going to be the only pair of sneakers that I picked up, although I'm very much so having a moment with Asics. But these are the, I think the Gel 1130. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So these are the Gel 1130 Asics sneakers, and they are kind of lined with this like chocolate brown color. Lined, I don't know if that's the word, but they have chocolate brown in it. As I said, I'm very much having a moment right now with chocolate brown. This is the back of them, and I got these randomly on Journeys. I don't think I've literally ever purchased anything from Journeys, but these were unavailable everywhere else. So I don't know if this particular colorway had like been a thing and they happen to have the last pair, but I ended up getting these from Journeys. These are a men's 6.5, which usually correlates to a women's 8.5. I'm usually a women's 9, so I was a little nervous as to whether they were going to fit, but they fit perfectly and they're super comfortable. I feel like the entire gel line from Asics are very comfortable. And if you know anything about Asics, they're very much like a classic sneaker, just like New Balances are, but they're trendy, they're cool, they're very much like the dad cool street person type of shoe. So I ended up getting these and I absolutely love these sneakers. And let me show you guys one of 3 pair of ballet flats that I have purchased. Now, of course, we are not new to the fact that ballet flats are a trend, and you guys, I'm into it. Not even just as a trend, but for me as a lifestyle, this is and has been a go-to shoe for me since purchasing the pair that I'm going to show you. I cannot tell you how easy it is for me to get dressed and just grab these, especially because even though it's spring, it's still chilly outside. You don't want to wear a boot. You don't really maybe want to wear a sneaker for that particular outfit. So you need that in-between shoe. For me, flats are the go-to. So the first pair of ballet flats, which pretty much kicked off the obsession, are going to be this pair of gold metallic Mary Jane style Simone Rocha ballet flats. I love these flats. So I had these in my Shopbop wish list when they were still full price. I think I saw these like maybe give or take early fall. It may have been like very late summer, early fall. And they were $800, $850, something like that. And Obviously, I'm not paying that. Like, why would I ever pay that? And then just over time, they went on sale. And this, at this point, was maybe like December. And they went on sale. And I had a really nice, hefty Shop credit. Not because they gave it to me. I just had some returns that I couldn't get my actual like money back for. So it just went as a store credit. So I opted to just order them. I want to say at the point that I ordered them, they were half off. So honestly, that was still more than what I wanted to pay. But I was like, you know what? At least let me order them and see what they're giving. And then if not, I can just return them. Y'all, I ended up ordering these. They came in the mail and I wore them the next day. And I haven't looked back. These are unquestionably, I don't know what these are made of. These are unquestionably one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes I own, including sneakers. Literally, I kid you not. I don't know, again, what these are made of. Obviously, they're leather sole, but actually like the insole itself is extremely cushiony. And I think that was also a part of the reason why I just decided to keep them. Although again, I kind of wish they were a little bit cheaper. But these are wildly comfortable. Like when I say to you, I could wear these all day, I can wear these all day. And you guys know I have very sensitive, very finicky feet. So that just goes to show you the quality is there. I've worn these several times just for maybe a couple of hours on end, and the sole still looks good. Again, it is a leather sole. And as you can see, they have this strap going across the front. Every pair of ballet flats that I have and the ones that I have my eye on, maybe with the exception of like one pair, they have this Mary Jane strap. I don't know what it is about this strap, but it's just what I've been gravitating to when it comes to ballet flats. So that's a detail that I know maybe not everyone will like, but personally, I love that particular feature on ballet flats. So love these. I will link them down below if they are still available. I know that these came in black leather and like a red metallic. The red really wasn't my vibe, although I do want a pair of red ballet flats, but in the metallic red wasn't really my vibe. But I will link them down below if they are still available. But again, this was like in December when I got those. So that is the first pair of ballet flats. Let's do this one because you guys have heard me talk about this particular brand. You know my obsession with this designer. I'm sure you can tell what it is. Let me put the strap on this really quickly, but you guys know my obsession with the J.W. Anderson Pierce bag. I've spoken about that bag in a multitude of ways. I've had them, I've sold them. I actually still have one that is available on sale in my Poshmark in my vestiaire closet. And this is not a bag that people are checking for. This is not a bag that is on trend anymore. This is a very old style from J.W. Anderson, but it is a style of bag that personally fits my style, it fits my lifestyle, and that is why I love it. I ended up getting it in this gorgeous cherry red color. You guys, obsessed. I absolutely love this bag. And again, it is so vibrant. It's a true cherry red. And of course, we all know that red is continuing to be a really big color for the spring and summer season. It was for the fall and winter. And you guys, she's gorgeous. And I ended up getting this on Poshmark for a steal. And let me just say to you, I love everything about this bag. She's in perfect condition. It is suede lined and there are no marks. There are no scratches on the hardware. Whoever had this bag took really good care of it. She's the perfect shoulder bag. And then she also makes the perfect clutch because you can just take off the shoulder strap and wear her under the crook of the arm, which I tend to do as well, depending on where I'm going. But I love this bag. You guys know my obsession with these bags. And like I said, there is one other color that I would like to get my hands on, but I'm not pressed to get it right now. So that is one of two bags that I have purchased, again, over the last few months. And then I'm gonna hop back into some shoes and then go back to the last bag. And that will be it for the haul. The next pair of ballet flats are going to be this pair of Jeffrey Campbell for Anthropology. I want to say this is an exclusive. This particular colorway is an exclusive for Anthropology. But you guys, these are so cute. I love these flats. Now, I will say, and let me just say this, I think I have literally owned one pair of Jeffrey Campbell shoes my entire life. And that was probably when I was like 15. I don't really check for Jeffrey Campbell like that. I know obviously like it's very much so a shoe brand that is a great comparative to like a Steve Madden, which obviously they both do really good dupes for designer shoes, luxury shoes, so on and so forth. But over the years, I just really never checked for Jeffrey Campbell. But when I say that they are doing their big one when it comes to ballet flats, there are so many styles and so many dupes for the luxury shoes that they're coming out with. When I saw these, I couldn't resist. Now, I will say quality wise, at least for the price point, and again, like I don't expect much because they're Jeffrey Campbell. However, these were, I want to say after tax, these were $180, which, I mean, girl, that's $200. Like, I'm just going to round up. That's $200. And I feel like the quality, at least in regards to the sole, can be a bit better, almost to the point where I feel like I would want to take them, or probably am going to take them to a shoe cobbler and see if he can like put on another sole, because I do walk fairly hard on my shoes. And though these aren't like an everyday pair of shoes, I know that I am like a hard walker, if that makes sense. So I don't know, there's like a little bit of a love-hate with these, but I think these are super cute. They are mesh, which again, we know is a really big shoe trend. And though they're not like my skin tone, they actually do complement my complexion really well. So if you are a nice chocolatey brown skin girl, I do recommend these. So that is the second pair of ballet flats. And the last pair are from Tony Bianco. Now again, everybody is doing their version of ballet flats, especially when it comes to duping the Alaya ballet flats, which I almost considered ordering at least to see what the hype was about and if the quality was there. But then I had to really be real with myself. Like, girl, are you actually even about to spend $800+, which no, but even just like considering doing that, even if it was just to see what they're giving in person, girl, that's dumb. Like, don't do that. So I've been on the hunt for the past few months of a really good dupe for those. Not super cheap, but not super expensive. And I came across these from Tony Bianco, and they continue to sell out over the last few months. Finally, they became available on the website. However, Revolve does sell these, but they continue to sell out. So if you see these on Revolve and or the Tony Bianco website and they're sold out, just sign up to be notified, and you'll be notified when they come back in stock. That is what happened with these. I ended up ordering these. I want to say these are an 8.5. These run really big. Like I said earlier, I am a true US 9. These are an 8.5, and there's still a little bit of wiggle room in the back. So much so that I almost contemplated returning these and waiting for an 8 to come back. But I just figure, you know what, if anything, put an insert in them, and that'll take up a little bit more space. But nonetheless, I love these. And again, they are a dupe of the Alaya ballet flats, and they're a really good dupe. Now, again, with the sole of these, I expected a little bit more. I've never ordered any shoes from Tony Bianco. This is my first. These were $180, so close to $200 after tax, which again, in my opinion, is not cheap. Obviously, it's not $800 Alaya price, but you know, it's not cheap, especially because there are cheaper versions on the market. Like the Jeffrey Campbells, I kind of feel like the sole could be a little thicker, but I don't know. I decided to keep them because I really do like them. And when I was just playing with my closet and styling them up, you guys, when I say I can wear these with anything, like literally anything, it's insane how many outfits you're gonna see me wear with these shoes, like to the point where you're gonna be sick of seeing these shoes. So really, that's why I decided to go ahead and keep them. But like the Jeffrey Campbells, I think I am going to at least take these to the shoe cobbler. Even though these are a rubber sole, I do want to at least see if there's anything that they can do to put a little bit of a thicker sole on the bottom, because again, I do walk fairly heavy on my shoes. So girl, we're at 23 minutes. Let me speed this up, y'all. And the last bag that I have picked up is going to be something that was on my forever running wish list. You guys know I have a wish list of things that I just keep in mind over the years. If I get them, if not, at some point, hopefully in the future, I'll get them. And this was one bag that I think I want to say I saw maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, and I noted it, and it just was something that I figured when I get it, I get it. And as we know, East-West bags are a huge bag trend. And though it's something that we're seeing in the abundance right now, this, in my opinion, is a really classic style of bag. Again, nodding to the 20s, 30s, 40s, satchel style bags, maybe not really doctor style bags, because those are more of like a Boston bag style. But I really do feel like these are very replicable of like bags that you would see like in the 20s, 30s, 40s, maybe even the 50s. So I saw this bag maybe 2 months ago. I actually saw this bag like a week or two before I ended up getting the JW Anderson bag. And I saw it on Poshmark after having started to do my research for it a couple of months ago. Came across it on Poshmark, and you guys, this bag is so fire. So let me just show it to you, y'all. This is my new old vintage Louis Vuitton Alma Long in the mini Lynn monogram. And you guys, when I say, hold on, let me see if I can bring it closer. This bag is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Leather top handles, 5 feet on the bottom. And I don't know if you can tell, but it does have the Louis Vuitton monogram. You can kind of see it. Louis Vuitton monogram on the feet. And she, like I said, is in perfect condition. This bag was initially, I want to say, launched in 2011 based on my research, and it's 2024. This bag is 13 years old, so she's now considered vintage. I think I mentioned in another video that after the 10-year mark, Louis Vuitton pieces are considered vintage. So she is a vintage bag, and I don't know how many owners she's had, but all of them, whoever they were, or maybe just one person, took immaculate care of this bag. There is practically no signs of wear on this bag. Give or take, there may be like a little bit of a scratch on certain random parts of the hardware, but even when it comes to the lining on the inside, perfect. Literally perfect. Like, with the exception just of like a few little dark marks, no pin marks, no random scratches. Again, the hardware is not tarnishing. Like, I don't even know what to say. She's in pretty much perfect condition. And when I was doing my research on this bag, and then also just other vintage Louis Vuitton bags in the mini lens specifically, which is just this particular monogram, these don't wear well, to be quite honest with you. A lot of the bags that I just have seen on the market, they turn yellow just all around the bag. So again, I don't know if that's because of the lack of care, or maybe the storage, or maybe if the bag was in the sun. I don't know. Thank you to the people who took perfect care of her, because she's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. And again, she is in chocolate brown leather lining with like this light brown, borderline almost like a light olive monogram, which is nice because I can pull out the olive and the green if I'm wearing something. Even like with what I'm wearing right now, I can wear this. I wouldn't, but if I wanted to, I could. And then again, I can also pair her with actual chocolate brown things. So she's gorgeous. Again, I got her on Poshmark, and she was a steal. I'm just really pleased with my purchases. You guys know I've talked about this before in other videos. I'm just becoming a lot more intentional. I feel like I can't say that enough. It's wild how many things I just have gotten rid of, whether I've sold them or donated them. I was actually looking through my wardrobe a couple of weeks ago, and it was almost kind of like, girl, you don't have a lot of clothes. And not like I don't have any clothes, because obviously I do, and I know that I have more than enough, but just in the sense of like a content creator perspective, I was kind of surprised, like, oh, you really are like getting to this more, I guess, minimal lifestyle, which again, I'm not saying I'm trying to be someone that's like one t-shirt, one pair of jeans, one pair of shoes. obviously, like I came on here and showed you a multitude of things, but I'm really being more intentional with the things that I buy, even if it's something that is considered to be a little bit more on trend, such as the ballet flats. I know that regardless of that being a really big shoe trend, that's something that I'm just going to get a lot of wear out of, because for my lifestyle and my just day-to-day life and my personal style, that's a shoe that I know I can wear and grab and just going about my day. So I just want to mention that, because again, I know when it comes to people doing haul videos, it can be very excessive. I can't tell you how many creators, though I enjoy their content, there are certain types of videos like I just don't even desire to watch, because it could just be a lot. It could just be a lot. And I know that my kind of shift into this more like minimal, less is more contentment space when it comes to fashion and just things overall. I don't know, like I just don't desire to watch someone share a bunch of things that they've purchased that are overpriced and kind of just giving like, look at all the things that I bought. I don't know. That's just how I feel. And I hope and pray that you guys don't feel that way when it comes to the things that I've showed you today. That's also a reason why, if you've watched any of my past videos, like you're not gonna see a lot of hauls from me. You haven't seen a lot of hauls from me. And that is because I've become very intentional with the things that I have purchased and will continue to buy. So, you know, I know that's something I've talked about before, but I do wanna always emphasize that, like, we're not just out here shopping just to shop. We are intentional and we are thoughtful with the things that we are buying. And if there is something that I see in my wardrobe, even if I purchased it just a couple of months ago and I look at it now and I'm like, dang, that probably wasn't the best purchase, I'm selling it. Like, I don't feel the need to hold on to things whatsoever. If I sell it and I regret it, I can buy it back. Like, that's just my train of thought. So anyways, there's that. I'm going to end this because I have been talking for entirely too long. I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.